All right, let's reset. Hello, everybody. I'm Sharif. Yeah. I've played this game a lot. It's Barbie for the NES. It's a video game, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. There's a huge amount of deep lore here. We have a top Barbie runner in chat here. I can see him. I'll get started here in a second here. So we have the deep lore that this game starts. But basically, Barbie is reading a book in bed, and then she's dreaming about mermaids and having lunch at the soda shop. And she's dreaming of reuniting with Ken. So this is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So my video looks real good. Don't worry, that's just the game degrades sometimes. It'll be back in a second. Let's cover some things real quick. Yes, that is Barbie's jump sound. You're gonna hear it a lot because it's a platformer. It sounds real good, I know. The way this game works is Barbie cannot interact with her surroundings. Her dreams are a little bit, I don't know. Her dreams are a little bit, I feel like she should dream higher than this, but she can't interact with anything around her. She has to use the gems, the necklace charms in the bottom left corner of the screen to interact with the rest of the world around her. So as you've seen a couple of times here, I've used the arrow charm to interact with the animals around me to make moving platforms or to give me health. I'm using these charms to feed the kitty to kill the beach balls because that's how that works. And so that's the first boss down. And now this is going to be the second level. We're going to feed the kitty one more time right here. So a little background about this speedrun. I've been speedrunning this game for 4 years. And this is a surprisingly hot speedrun, actually. In this past year, we've gotten like 5 or 6 new runs on the board. And it's mostly because of a new skip found in the next level coming up as a result of the Big 20. The Big 20 is a race. Watch out, here's the skip. There it is. So basically, there's a warp zone in the very first fountain. We used to go to the third fountain to skip past all 6 fountains, but now we go to the first fountain. It was a really technical skip. Sorry if you missed that. Basically it saves it's 5 free seconds, and so the world record went from 12:33 to 12:23, which is great. If you've ever played this level blind, this part of the game is an absolute nightmare. So we basically pause in very strategic spots to make this pattern of fish work really well. So now I can just press right and look at chat. So how you guys doing? Power Up Pride's been it's been great so far, and I appreciate you guys having me. I'm glad it's going so well. But effectively, I'm holding right and doing nothing right now, and we're gonna jump. And we don't want Barbie's shoes to get wet, so we'll jump right here to avoid that. Because if Barbie's shoes get wet, she takes damage. So we have to make sure to come out of this level. We have to make sure to come out of this level with at least 7 health. We have 8. And the reason for that is that this level is very slow if you don't take damage boosts. So we're just gonna take all the damage boosts. We're effectively taking showers in a mall fountain. Let's see if I can do this properly. I cannot. That's fine. So if you don't have enough health and you have to wait, you end up losing over a because what happens is that if you wait for one fountain, you have to wait for all of them. So that's really important. So this run is very much about here's the pizza level. Pizza. And that's a pizza. And this is a pizza, and Barbie's disintegrating some more, and that's a pizza. And then you jump over. And then you jump over the pizza, and then you grab the health, and then you jump over the pizza. Okay, so that was the pizza level. So yeah, so this game is very much about health management, and the reason for that is it was a game made for children, believe it or not, and so basically there's just lots of health. There's just a lot of health in the game. Also, that red toucan has the worst hitbox in the entire game. So this is going to be the end of the first world. There are 3 worlds in this game. This is the 3rd boss, but the end of the very first world in the game. So we're going to grab a little invincibility there. Yeah, so you have to. Yeah, you notice that her health are those Z's. It's because she's dreaming, and we're just gonna. All right, and that's the end of the first world. Why not eat the pizza? Well, so Barbie needs to keep her girlish figure, and so she stays away from complex carbohydrates. That's why she's getting rid of all the pizza dough from the pizza oven as well. Yeah, exactly. So that's the first level. This game is great for speedrunning on stream because there's two unskippable cutscenes and an auto scroller where I do nothing, and so I can just look at chat during those. So this is the underwater level. She says let's go to the beach, but really this is just the underwater level. And when she says let's go to the beach, she means I want to become a mermaid and swim underwater. So these.
Are you suggesting you don't want to become a mermaid?
I think it'd be great, actually. I do want to become a mermaid. I think this is in terms of Barbie's dreams, I think this is absolutely the best one.
Honestly.
Yeah, but her dream's a little bit weird because not only is she a mermaid, but she's a mermaid with a really strange hitbox. She's like, I want my hitbox to just be my torso and my butt and nothing else. And so you're gonna see stuff go through her head and you're gonna see stuff go through her tail, like there and there. And so learning where Barbie's hitbox was, like, I don't even know if the tasker knows what it is, really, which is really interesting. But yeah, so this game, this skip coming up, it works half that damage skip. No, it doesn't always work. That's fine. So the way this game works is, it has a bunch of little puzzles. So this is a maze if you haven't figured it out. So you just memorize the maze. So there's a bunch of little puzzles, and you're supposed to like use the charms to sort of solve the mazes and use all the different types of charms. Oh yeah, so this is an auto-scroller where Barbie's absolutely 100% invulnerable. The first time I played this, I was trying to avoid all these turtles, but they do nothing. This is just for fun. So there you go. This is just literally for funsies. And also, fun fact, the Taz grabs all of those little starfish in the Barbie-shaped starfish. It does nothing. It's just points. Yeah, get those new sprites in the randomizer. Let's do that. We have switched from the left-right charm to the question mark charm. So the point of the game is you want to use all 3 of those charms to solve different puzzles. But the thing is with the speedrun is that you're given so much health throughout the game that we just basically damage boost through everything and then pick up more health. So that's like 90% of the game. This is also a maze. You can't really see it, but it's like a wind current maze. But we just basically find a quick way through it. And then we're gonna, oh my goodness, that's a mess. That's fine. Everything's fine. All right, there we go. So we use that question mark block for the first time to feed the dolphin. To take us over that threshold, there's an invisible barrier that it has to take you over. And then we're going to do the quick kill here on the jellyfish. Is literally the thing I figured out at the very beginning of the game. I'm sorry that the graphics are glitching out. That's really unfortunate, but that's okay. So that was the second boss. That's the second world of 3. It's the shortest world by far. The first world's like 7 minutes long, and the third world's like 3 minutes long. Don't know why. So this is the last cutscene where I get to like relax for a second. I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. So now this is the last world in the game, and it's the soda shop level. There's lots and lots and lots of sodas and shops. Can't be late. Let's go. Oh boy, this is unfortunate that she's looking this pretty. This just happens when you play the game too much. So yeah, what you're supposed to do on these levels. Okay, hold on. Okay, so so basically that steam gives you damage, but there's 2 pixels on each side of the teacup. That's safe. And so I just did that. we found out later that it actually loses time. It doesn't save time to do them, so it's literally just swag for a marathon. So you just saw a little bit of swag. So yeah, so instead of like having, so basically what I was supposed to do there was turn the burger around with the left-right charm and have it turn off the soda stream, but I just took damage and then just grabbed some more health later on in the game. Barbie just looks fantastic right now. This usually doesn't happen. I'm very annoyed with it. We're gonna try this one as well. Nope, didn't quite work. That's fine. Normally we just take damage. It's actually faster to take damage and find health later in the level than it is to do those jumps. So in world record runs we don't do that, but I figured I'd at least try to show them off here. So yeah, so the question mark block causes the hamburgers to spit out their meat, and in this case it turns off the soda. We're gonna use that. Oh my gosh, I haven't had this problem in a while either. All right, we're gonna. There it is. That was terrible, but that's okay. We'll grab the safety health. I can't. I would be lying if I said that Invisible Barbie here isn't distracting, but that's okay. All right, so we're at the end. We're at the end of the soda part of the level. So we're going to 1, 2. So yeah, so a little mechanic I haven't really explained yet is, you can while the screen is scrolling, you can still move. This is so Toad is coming up right after me, and this is the Toad 22484 stage. He's coming up right after me with Jackal. It's the Toad stage because you can get eaten by a burger, and that sounds like a really cool way to die. Aesthetic, yeah. So this level, there's ways to stop to avoid getting hit by the fries, but again, we have enough health that we can just start taking damage everywhere. Yeah, it's the 50s. We're in a soda shop in the 50s. You can't really tell because Barbie's disappearing, but she has a poodle skirt on. So it's the 50s. So yeah, shout out to Toad. So here we're gonna grab this health right here. And oh yeah, I found that out. Shout out to the world record. The current world record holder is 8 bits of joy. He found those health, the health in those burgers. I had no idea those were there. Yeah, Barbie's ascending past the necessity for human skin and bodies. This is the thick shake box because thick shakes, but it's not a shake; it's a sundae. Those are cherries. They're supposed to be red. Honestly, this turned out perfectly. I don't even care. This is great. All right, so that was the burger shake boss. All right, so this is the worst. This is the worst level in the game. So this is the very end of this run. This is the last level before the final boss, and you're gonna see what happens. So if you fall to the bottom there, the record basically takes you back to the beginning of the level, and there's nothing you can do. And the level's a little bit long. We're gonna just take it a little bit safe here. All right, so we'll actually do this properly now. I was just showing off for you guys. That's what it was. I'm not trying to go fast. So these records push you backwards basically here, and we're gonna just make sure that we don't fall anymore. All right. Oh, we fell. That's actually super duper annoying. So that's gonna be like 20 or 25 or 30 seconds lost. It's whatever. It's fine.
I don't feel like a Barbie game has any right to be this difficult. Yes,
I really feel bad for the little kids who got to this level because the rest of the game's quite easy. And then you get to this level, and literally you're just stuck here forever. I've seen people who speedrun games really, really well get to this level and then just like get stuck here forever. So we're just gonna the last marathon I ran this at, Big Bad Gameathon, I fell 4 or 5 times and ended up getting a 16 time. So we're gonna try to avoid that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna avoid. We're still gonna try to get the quick kill on the boss here. So we're just gonna take it nice and slow here. There we go. Everything's fine. All right, we're good. Okay, I took it really safe there just to avoid that fall part again. So that was the worst stage in the game. It's an absolute nightmare. But only falling twice is not too bad. And then we're gonna jump here, and then this is the task kill. I learned it recently. Barbie's still shedding her human form. Oh, how do I do this now? Oh, this is unfortunate. That's fine. Even if we die, it's no biggie. Hopefully this will just... Oh, no. It's my nightmare come true. Okay, so we're going to do this slowly now. We'll do this. And then here. All right, and there we go. That's time. Sorry. Normally I would have done that way better, but things went wrong. But that's okay. So yeah, that was time. That was Barbie for the NES. Sorry that was so rough, but I'm glad I got to show off this gem of a game. Overestimate? Yeah, that sounds about right. That second fall late in the level probably caused that to happen. That's okay. So yeah, that was Barbie for the NES. There's an amazing closing cutscene here. 12 minutes over reset. Oh, okay, there's a 14:12. That's okay. Not very good. Most of my runs were at high 13s, so there you go. Dragon's Lair NES is a nightmare. Oh, I actually run that game too. It's true. So yeah, so the closing cutscene, we get to reunite with Ken. Of course, we've shed our physical form. So, incorporeal Barbie's gonna meet incorporeal Ken. And there we go.
This is incredible. Thank you so much, Sharif.
I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was fun. I really appreciate you guys having me. It's an honor to have gotten accepted into this marathon and to help out. So thank you guys so much, and have a great rest of the marathon. Enjoy Jackal.
Thanks, Sharif. Stay tuned for more things that I think we can all agree are generally positive, and therefore things you could say yeah about. That's right, it's Jackal.